Well, hello everybody, and welcome to more Fatal Frame 4. I'm Robin, Andrew Jack without a C, and we are up to Phase 8, I believe. Which is, for context, many. It's a lot of phases. I don't know, I don't remember how many phases we got left, but I know we got more. It's not that many more. Hi, Aleph. How are you doing? How's everybody doing if you happen to be filing in a little late? Ooh. I would love to hold on to that for just a little bit longer. Okay. I myself am doing pretty tired. That's not a sentence, but it's close enough. It's one of those days where you just don't quite know how to wake up. It just it doesn't happen. Woke from a sleep because the cat wanted to play, so thought I'd pop in and chill for a little. Hell yeah. Well, sorry that you got woken up, but all that kind of day going around. A lot of that kind of gay going around too. But yeah, so one of our roommates is also dealing with that. And oh boy. It's just one of those days where you just don't want to wake up. Oh. Well, hi there, creepy little girl. We can start the stream with an adorable little phase. Doll, look at that. That's the delightful little girl who may or may not be peering directly into your soul. There's a Wholesome Games Direct that I want to check out that I have not quite gotten to yet. But I did see a couple of things that looked pretty interesting. I'm still catching up with last year's collection of Wholesome Games. She wants to peer into my soul. It's her funeral. Hi, Jada. I haven't cleaned that thing in decades. Veering a little too close to Seinfeld there. Oh, there's an item. Where was it? Where was the item? There was the item. Soul Voyeur would be a wild game. I'm pretty sure that's just Psychonauts. But, I don't know. Found a notebook under the bed. Was this written by a patient? Well, it's called Patient's Notes. Something happened yesterday. As I lay, gasping from the agony of the swarm of black insects crawling around inside my body, I noticed the moon. I reached out to touch that gentle light piercing the darkness. Then I realized. I was standing on the roof, about to climb over the railings. One more step, and I would have plummeted to my death. But somehow, I wasn't scared when I realized this. If you ask me, anything goes on nights when the moon is full. Killing a loved one, choosing to end one's own life. All is forgiven under the light of the moon, and all is forgotten in the light of the morning. That's what I think. That's why I don't want to go out on nights when the moon is full. Next time I do, I won't wake up as I follow the moonlight. I'll want to jump into the moon reflected on the surface of the ocean or reach out from the rooftops to touch it. I already know of 3 patients who have flung themselves off the roof when the moon was full. I wonder if I'll end up following them. Well, shit. Also, Dottie. Hi, Judge. God, there is this, like, subset of games all about possession and, like, soul transference and so forth. Like Second Sight or Geist. All of which might be pretty fun to play. Oh, hi there. Wonder what my body would sound like slamming against those rocks. York has wild lyrics sometimes. Can we get in here? Yes. So we got a fair amount of plot the last time we played. Basically, Misaki finally revealed who her special friend was. It was the woman on the 4th floor. What was her name? Sayuki? There was Sayaka, who is Ruka's mother, but it's not who we're talking about here. Let's see. Sakuya and Sayaka. Okay. Yep, Sakuya. Sakuya placed a piece of herself inside a doll that... Seriously, there is a little girl roaming around who looks exactly like that doll, just human, who Misaki has been close to for a long time and seems to be aging up with her. Sakuya seems to be all over the place, like she is spread out, and my theory is that she was the vessel the last time this whole thing went down, or maybe the time before. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Fragment of an unsent letter. Records tell of a visit to Rogetu Isle at the turn of a century by one Professor Kunihiko Aso. He invented various devices for communicating with the dead, but their efficacy was never proven. In modern times, his theories are treated as mere pseudoscience. Reading his writings, I found that many of his thoughts were about the masks of this island. Some of his ideas are fragmented and erratic, but many are also bold and exciting. According to the professor, the masks of Rogetu Isle are designed to affect the mind of the wearer. Humans are easily influenced in this way, like when one sees someone laughing and feels like laughing oneself. Professor Aso's term for this is emotional transference. He postulates that the masks refine this process, controlling the emotions of those who see them. Just as the moon represents the inner, masks represent singular states of mind. It's kind of funny because I have learned that, like, this is based on some real-world belief, and not just traditional belief, but psychological beliefs. Like, it's not just personas. Masks themselves do have a sort of social and psychological power that is not exactly tangible, but, well, let's just say there's a reason why they're so effective in a lot of different kinds of theater. The professor who describes his experience of seeing a girl who, despite never having so much as lifted a flute before, played a tune on one immediately after putting on a mask. See, that one is where we start getting into the realm of the supernatural. His theory is that masks either stimulate specific parts of the unconscious mind, or that they behave as a type of medium for memories. The idea of masks as a medium for conveying memories is certainly intriguing. The professor further proposes that masks allow experiences to be shared in a way similar to modern wireless communication. He loses me when he starts talking about how the ultimate shared experience is death, but the rest of his theory is most illuminating. I mean, he's not wrong. Professor Aso used the art and materials of mask making on Rogetu Isle to create his camera obscura and the film it uses. The camera is in the Aso Museum. I would very much like to have a look at it and see if it truly holds such powers as are ascribed to in the document. So does that mean that this is the birthplace of the camera obscura, or at the very least the foundation of the thought and logic behind its creation? It seems like a sensible conclusion as any. Oh, hi there. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I can't get to you. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Oh, hi there. Now, we're seeing some good-looking people here, but oh man. Oh, hey. You got that face. Ah, not quite. Dude needs to learn some tax, time, and place, my dude. Exactly. Think he's to my left? There you are. Goodbye. Damn, they were really keeping these guys under wraps. I really wish I had a soundboard. Specifically the Odd Couple little end of scene sequence. When the joke just really beefs. Okay, so where were we going? This room is technically a dead end, which is fine. I believe we already got a doll in here, so we shouldn't be finding too many others. But, you know, not a big deal. Let's just head on out. So how are y'all doing? Working my way through the Pixel Remaster Final Fantasy still. Time for real treatment. I gotta say, Final Fantasy 3, really fun game. And now I get to play Final Fantasy 4, the best one. Well, definitely top 3 for me. And it's kind of exciting to figure out like whether or not it'll still hold up, because I've played a lot of games since then. Since I last played it, and this version is really good, and I'm really starting to appreciate these games more. Oh, you're not. Oh, hey, get back here. Dude. Misaki, if you could just like, there we go. Finish World Tour in SF6, I'm taking a break from it. I gotta finish that. I'm like in chapter 14 of 15. Dog Vomit is about to be a champion using Manon's fight style. Manon is still like my favorite character to play. Love a balletic grappler. And also, apparently, I can scare the crap out of people with her. Gotta get them grabs. It's like I've actually gotten decent enough with her that I'm scared about nerfs and buffs. I don't want to relearn her. I like her just the way she is because I can win with her. Oh, I don't like the way you said that. That's a good girl. Yeah, and you are a creepy man. Okay, looks like he might have gone this way. There's only one door in here. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 grapplers. Oh god, to get into that, I would have to get into the system of Street Fighter 6. But really, all you need to know is the drive system is the ultimate equalizer in that game. Everybody gets a parry that is super easy to accomplish. Everybody gets a counter that's super easy to accomplish. And it just feeds into the standard rock, paper, scissors format of fighting games. And grapplers having all of that is a big deal. You no longer have to go... you no longer have to worry about whether or not you're fast enough or whether or not you're patient enough. Now, you just need to be able to read the room better. Everything is brought down to just being able to read your opponent with as few buttons as possible. And I really like that. And it makes grapplers completely viable even against projectile spammers. Ooh, Misaki's file. Patient's Moonlight Syndrome has shown some signs of improvement, but treatment has been more difficult than anticipated due to the added factor of her high spiritual potential. Hers is a severe case. Based on similar cases such as the isolation room patient, there's no way to halt the deterioration. Clarification of her treatment plan is urgently required. I believe this is the only person who has not gone through the secret door. Oh yeah, and I guess now I have some authority to say this, but Street Fighter 6 is honestly one of the most accessible fighters out there next to Smash. Even if you don't consider Smash, like, an actual fighting game, which, you know, whatever, I don't care. The fact that Street Fighter 6 has a balanced enough system that everything is viable is genuinely wild to me. What are you trying to make me look at? Is it this? Okay, I don't super love that there is something just out of my range. Maybe it's just beyond this wall. Nope. SF6 is actually making me feel like I'm good at fighting games, and that's a miracle and a half. Yeah, it's a super easy system to process. It's like, they did a lot of stuff right, and I am... Oh, agog by that. Oh. Oh. Eyes looking in window. What the? Why was that there? Ooh, hi Crow, and redemption time. Oh, got it in one. I love a good creepy face coming out of nowhere. Director Haibara Misaki. Misaki in the lobotomy machine. Okay, could you not? I am trying to do a thing here. Oh, you got a lobotomy helmet on. I don't love that for you. Okay. Oh, there you are. We're just gonna work on this for a second. Man, even your mouth isn't okay. There is a lot going on here. Man. Are you okay? No. No, you are not. Everything is blacked out. Here we go, and... Boop. It's a Halo. She's an angel. I hear her coming from there. Oh, and there's the snap. So cool for me. Love to see that. Just a random face poking out of a window where you least expect it. Here we go. Oh, you are... Oh, that's a blossom. Cool. Come on. Where are you going to be? Whoop. I don't see you. There you are. One more good hit. And bong. Goodbye. Nice hat, though. Anyway, let's just grab this. Come on. There we go. Ooh. 1 week has passed since the failure of the rite of descent. By avoiding external stimuli and bathing them in the moonlight of the Moonglow well, the condition of the organs has been stabilized. However, Misaki is still hanging on by a thread. Her condition might suddenly deteriorate for any number of reasons. She could die from shock brought on by mental trauma, or, in the worst case scenario, even blossom. There's no predicting what might do it. Sounds, smells, words, the phases of the moon. There is so much we don't yet understand. But the probability remains high that remembering events leading up to and including the rite of descent will be what pushes her over the edge. Addendum. While observing her, she has repeatedly raised her hand to my face and stroked it. It appears she has not entirely lost her memory. Hi, cat. Special friend! Gotta love when a special friend just shows up. Ooh, the zero lens. Hold on, that might actually be pretty good. 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Takes a more powerful shot when used. Okay. Well, I don't need stun quite as much. Glad we're remembering all this information. Listen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The lobotics. The loboto, excuse me? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is extremely, and dare I say, excessively normal. Everyone is having a great time. Everyone has all of their bits intact. There is no surgical nonsense going on. It's okay. Just in time to find a memo saying if she ever remembers all this information, her brain is going to melt. Listen, we don't know. Look, you only need one doctor when performing a lobotomizer instead of 2 priests. It's efficient. Well, that's the great thing. This particular lobotomizer is a priest. Isn't that great? He's descended from the priests of this island. Misaki being led by Yohaibara. Huh. Oh, hi there. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh god, there's a guy behind me. There we go. Oh, we're doing good. Okay. Getting some extra hits on people who do not realize they are getting frickin' owned. You gonna come for me or what? Ooh. I can sidestep. That's kind of nice. I can just walk to the left of their attack and they won't track. You want to fight me? You better start. There you go. Oh, there you are. Hi. Bonk. And you're good. Goodbye. Fancy macinated, got no peripheral vision, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Get dunked on. Puts up the everything is fine, nothing is ruined sign. Man, I've got a lot of mileage out of this lately. Legend of the Moonglow Well. How about you guys get good? You know, there are places online where you too can become a reverend doctor. I think I know somebody who did that. It's highly illegal. Um, I mean, there are ways to do it legally. I just only know of some people who learned how to do one, and one who did both, and the one who did both did it very illegally. Anyway, those who undergo the training of the primeval passage, being such a deep cavern as befits its name, by the moonglow well while Stowe's spirit returned to their body. Ooh, this is going to be some... This is some language. Such training doth cause that they lose both themselves and the shape of their souls also. Thus some remain void, failing to have their souls return. If they should return to this world whilst thusly void, they may blossom. Only light of the moon can guide back their spirits. Thus bringest thou such bodies to the moonglow well, being that place where the light of the moon is kept, and therein canst thou find the spirits. Those who, becoming void, lose themselves, must bathe in the moon's light in the moonglow well. Thus done, though lost, they may be recovered. So, I want to make sure I understand what this is saying. So this is a message about those who train here. And basically stating, this is how you fix the problem of blossoming. There is this risk that, okay, such training doth cause that they lose both themselves and the shape of their souls also. Basically just means their sense of self kind of gets deteriorated. And their souls can potentially become disconnected from their body. Thus, some remain void, failing to have their souls return, meaning something gets in there and something gets out, and you really don't want that to happen. If they should return to this world whilst thusly void, they may blossom. So, basically, let's see. If they become an empty vessel, and it looks like if they come back in some way, if their spirit should return while they are in this state, they may blossom. Okay. Only light of the moon can guide back their spirits, so we're talking about, like, exposure to the moonglow well will help properly bring back their soul. Those who, becoming void, lose themselves must bathe in the moon's light in the moonglow well. Thus done, though lost, they may be recovered, meaning there's really only one way to fix this, and that's to use the moon in this one specific place. Even if you're blossomed, if you are void, if you are messed up by the ritual, this is how you fix it. Long way of saying, oh, your soul got ejected? Take some moonlight and call me in the morning. Oh. So we still don't know if this is a benevolent or malevolent force right here. But clearly she's following it. We're back. It's weird. The way they chose to render older Japanese text in this kind of late middle English, middle English style is definitely strange, but I guess it gets the point across.
あの場所。
Oh, you're possessed and your soul melted across your face on the outside like butt guts on a windshield? Have you tried sitting in a moonbeam and breathing? Listen, who doesn't love a little holistic medicine? It's all natural. Now, when have we seen something like this in a Fatal Frame game? I wanna. Here's Sakia. I think we now have our confirmation. Sakia is the one who's been chasing us invincibly. And there is a special friend doll sitting there. Oh, we can hit her. We can do damage. Okay, let's do it then. Whew. I fataled the fuck out of her frames.
そうだったんだ。ミア。やっと思い出した。その子の名前は？サクヤよ。サクヤ？そう、私。今日からミサキ。やっぱりミアにしましょう。この子はあなた大切にしてね。
Baroness, that is a really cool doll.
これがあればきっと私みたいにならずに済むから。
Okay, so we have more info. Sakuya was the vessel that failed.
Mia, これは私。あなたは私。一緒にいるよ。大丈夫。私がいれば。
Oh. I don't think that was a good thing. It seemed very sweet, but... Wow, he really just murdered the hell out of a tourist, huh? Oh boy. Alright, that's another phase down. How long is this so far? 35 minutes? Holy cow. We're just really deep in it, huh? So some soul transference shit went on, didn't it? That's exactly what happened, right? When Ruka hears the music box in her room, childhood memories come flooding back. Her family home, her mother, Sayaka, and her father, mask artisan Soya, whose face she is still unable to remember. Coming back to reality, she finds the organ mask made by her father. This same mask had been placed on Ruka's face by her abductor 10 years previously. Reading her mother's diary, Ruka discovers that Sayaka suspected her husband of planning to use the missing girls in some kind of ritual, and of being involved in the whole kidnapping incident. Ruka now knows why her mother left her father, but when she stands in the cave beneath Haibara Infirmary, she is overwhelmed by the feeling that she has been there before. Ooh, hi Flame Purge. Really nice to play this with an understandable localization. That conversation between Sakya and Misaki when Misaki gets the doll was mangled in the fan translation. Yeah, like there's just enough here that, like, it's not spelled out explicitly, but you can tell that there is an underlying supernatural logic to it that you can kind of roll with. But I can imagine how badly that can be handled if the hand is not deft. So, like, do you have an example on hand? Because I would love to know more.
あの時永遠にここにいたような感覚が残っている。
お母さんに頼まれてきた。もう死んだ。
まるであのまま溶けてなくなってしまうような。
Ooh, that is more confusing. Yeah, that's real confusing. So we now have a piece of the broken mask. Handed to us by what seemed to be Choshiro? I was taken here from somewhere. I remember walking along a dark path. Yeah, I will say, like, a lot of the Fatal Frame games that did get released in the States, surprisingly solid translations, and this is no exception. But I can see how that sequence would be really hard to translate. Well, hi there. Time to party. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can position myself. Yes, two of them. Eat shit and or die. Well, got both of them. Yeah, I can imagine the tense double exorcism. Pretty much. I can imagine that, like, the tense, the subject in that sequence. So, okay. Let's go ahead and try to break it down. Because I do think it's confusing. But I think the way it's translated here makes sense if you start looking at the way soul transference works in this game. Because one of the things about blossoming, one of the things about being a vessel, one of the things about being an organ, one of the things about being a wielder of any of these masks is that you very quickly lose your sense of self. And that can be because of basically either your soul popping out of your body or another soul popping into your body. And so there's this common thread of, okay, we're one person now. We're basically fused in some way, shape, or form. This is what was happening with Sakia and to a lesser extent Misaki, where Sakia decided the way she was going to protect herself, being a vessel who was bringing in a whole bunch of souls as part of the rite of descent in order to allow them to pass into the underworld, she was basically a vessel. She has a lot of souls just banging around in there at one point. And so being able to hold on to her sense of self became very difficult. So in order to keep herself from losing herself, she places her soul in a doll that she shares with Misaki. It's kind of a way of just like, could you hold on to this for me? I gotta do some weird shit. And so Misaki takes it, and Sakia, being kind of on the ball about this, is like, you know, because it's the both of us, I don't want you to lose your complete sense of self, and I don't want to lose mine. So instead, the two of us will become we. And so we call ourselves Mia, as represented by this doll. Which is still, like, really confusing, but the basic idea is they're trying to help each other deal with Moonlight Syndrome. If the soul gets lost, if it can't find its way back to the body, you have to take whatever measures you can in order to maintain your own self-integrity. That's very difficult to do. Okay, is anything gonna pop up and creep me out now? I do hear fuzzies. Where are the fuzzies? I want in this room so badly. There is something in there. I know it. I wish for it to be mine. The problem with any explanation I give, visits a place from your memory. Am I going the wrong way in which case? Visit the place from your memory. What was the memory? Well, Temple of Tsukiyami. I want to go there, I think. So I'm going to go back and double check, see if maybe I just got turned around. So I'm glad I did double check this place because you never know. Yeah, Crow. It's an infatuating game. All these games are weirdly infatuating, with maybe 2 being the one exception, although I do really like 2. I kind of rag on 2 just a little bit, not because I think it's bad, but because it's kind of lacking in that character that, although a lot of the Fatal Frame games are very subdued, but after 3, it became really hard to look at 2 and go, wow, this is the best one in the series, because it, 3 was just so characteristic. It had so much vibrancy by comparison, and 5 as well. Where am I going? Here we go. The roommates are trying as hard as they can not to burst out laughing in the hallway next to me. Unrelated. Has nothing to do here, but nothing to do with me. Just trying your best to keep your shit together. 2 isn't bad, but it's not as good. Like, I like the gameplay. I like the environment. Like, there's a lot in 2 that I really enjoy. Our sister sucks. There, I said it. Listen, she was trying her best. I know one day I'm going to revisit it, and I'm going to have fun, because it's great. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, there's not really a bad mainline entry in Fatal Frame. At least, not in my eyes. And, that kind of rules. But each one kind of has something else to bring to the table while also kind of building on... Ooh! Who is that dragging her? I remember being taken through here to the place just ahead. Well, if it's to the place just ahead, that would have to be Yohaibara. No, you didn't interrupt. You're fine. Regrettably, your tactic failed. Oh, right. We couldn't get through here as Choshiro, but we are a weak, frail waif. Fallen rocks block the path. There's a small hole. It might be possible to crawl through. I liked 1 because I'd never seen a game like that before. Also, spikes in eyes. 1 just kind of rules. Like, even though the controls are very strange, oh my god, 1 just kind of hits so many things so well. It's very good. Well, there's Sakia. Having a very bad day. Maiden of Blackwater is probably my favorite though, and a big part of was watching it with the stream. I am incredibly honored by that, because I also like that game. Yeah, Chris agrees. Oh, my poor bastard. And part of why, what am I trying to say? Sketchel just knocked on my door, stared into space for a good 10 seconds, and told me they'd forgotten why he was there. It's a tired day. But yeah, like, I really hope people, like, look at these streams as an opportunity to just kind of hang out and experience something new, and potentially be inspired to play some of these games themselves, because, like, the Fatal Frame games, they're looking at the sales. They want to make a sequel, and it's the same thing as always. Like, if you want more, nab yourself a copy. She is coming. Everyone who saw her blossomed that woman. No, wait. Everyone who saw her blossomed. That woman. That woman, that woman, that woman, that woman, that woman. We came down here to get away from her, but she's coming. Her face. 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 Can't see 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 face. Oh Lord, she coming. Indeed she is. Oh yeah, the first 2 games are them cutting their teeth. They are incredibly strong for what they are, but 3 just hits so unbearably good, I think. Allie, me when I get a new old lady to obsess over. Girl, I know. And I love that for you. And yeah, 2 is very much focused on world building. And like, I don't think it was wrong for them to think that would be an interesting angle to take. Because I liked it. But again, when compared to the franchise at large and seeing what it pulled off by the end as this kind of, I don't know, it's harder to remember what happens in 2 because it's really hard to tell who's who. There's nothing that really sticks out in your memory. Whereas with 3 and 5 up to that point, and 4 even, so much of it was built on characters experiencing a thing. And also, thank you, Sketch, for the redemption.
I have so many. I don't know what to do.
Ooh, the Wii edition. I do have to play that version, don't I? Because we played the first American release. I think a big part of why I liked 1 was also just all the tiny missable side characters who just got their shit destroyed. You're digging around piecing together what happened to them. For no reason other than, why is there a ghost crawling around under the floor? Oh, she had bad eyesight. Oh, her brother was supposed to guide her around, but got eaten by demons. Yeah, Hackers. It was really cool, like, seeing that all the ghosts were specific individuals. And some of the most notable ones were, like, named characters in the lore. And, it was genuinely kind of cool unpacking all that. And although they kind of pulled that back over the years, oh, dang. Well, thank you, Chris. You ain't got to, but you did. And I thank you for the subs. Run away! And he literally ran away with his arms held sky high above his head. Like a ninny. But a ninny I love. Okay, how do I want to get around? We're gonna go this way. The subs, Duke! The subs! Fatal Frame 2 is a story about inheriting the generational trauma inherent to upholding selfish tradition. Yeah, I mean, some of these, like, are kind of the same vibe, but... Was that what he walked in to do? Nope. I guarantee you that that was entirely something he decided to do. Probably after Crow mentioned that a big part of why Fatal Frame 5 was so tops was because of the stream. Hi, Mom. Good to see ya. Welcome. Okay, let's keep it moving. How you doing, mother dear? Oh shit. Hey, how's it going? So, not great, I see. All right. But that's okay. Let's make our way down. I wonder if we'll have to face Misaki herself, because, Oh! Oh, yeah. Sakia just decided to make everybody's lives miserable for a bit there, huh? Good for her. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I love storytelling statues. Don't look at the eyes. Okay, I know there's an item somewhere. Where? There you are. House sitting. Got bit by a parrot today. Oh no. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that my mother got bit by a parrot. How'd you get bit by a parrot? What did you do? Actually, it's a parrot. You don't have to do anything. Parrots just do that sometimes. Oh, hi there. Okay, friend or foe, friend or foe, friend or foe. 2 parrots and 4 dogs. Jiminy. That parrot is not my friend, by the way. Okay, I think this is the routine of the invincible versions. Because she is not very ready to attack. It's actually a very easy way to check. Yeah, she's here to fight. We need to get moving. Let's see, where do we go? We go this way. With lips like that, she can be whatever she wants. Parrots are perhaps the dolphins of birds in their capacity for evil, from what I've heard. Yeah. They don't mean to be the worst, but sometimes they're the worst. Oh, speaking of unusual pet friends, we have a snake now. Like, in our actual, for real house. Which is kind of wild to me. Like, we've got a really nice enclosure. But we haven't seen the snake yet because he is currently hiding. Kind of embarrassed himself by falling off some of the enclosure stuff. Oh yeah, I will tell him everybody said hi. Yeah, a little ball python, about half a year old. A little more, actually. There's an old-fashioned bound book here. The Rogetsu Primeval Passage. On the Isle of Rogetsu, there exists a cavern called the Primeval Passage. This cavern had been a training place for maidens since Byakuya, being the ancestor of the vessels who holds concords with the moon, had its division in this cavern whilst at her training. Entering the cavern where no light reaches, the maiden retained her own essence while cleansing her mind of all things of the world, becoming empty and dying and returning to this world in rebirth. Being thus the training of the Rogetsu Primeval Passage. Many of the maiden women will lose their mind, as only few can withstand the training and obtain spiritual concourse. You shall not let those women unfit to be a maiden undertake training in the Primeval Passage. Huh. I wonder if Sakuya was just not suited for it. Maybe that's why things broke, because she was thrown into it against her will. Let's just pop this guy. Hell yeah. That's okay, Snake. We're all clumsy losers here. It's hard being a tiny, adorable snake. Just a little creature. It happens. Okay. Let's keep it moving. But yeah, if I don't know how many people I have in the chat who have any sort of snake phobia, but I'll make sure to tag it just in case. Because, I've always been interested in owning a snake, but I've always also been very, like, there is a part of me that wants to be scared of them. And the great thing about people just kind of doing this for themselves is I get to benefit from getting over those fears. Not that I'm, like, deathly afraid or anything. Just, I know there's a part of me. Note left by Islander. Sound like just kind of fixated on her when she turned up in town, midsummer style. God, There's a note I want to go back and try to find in this game. Because she was a tourist, right? She was the one who was invited to take part in the ritual. Is that the case? It's all because of that damn mask. That mask isn't a thing of this world. It belongs to another place. What kind of disaster has that mask brought to this island? It's brought about the Day of Tranquility. Everyone lives, yet becomes as the dead. You absolutely must not look upon that face. Hey, bud. So you're going to descend, but not in a way that helps me. Okay. Oh, that's just rude. I was trying to do a hit on you, and you would not let me? I don't think that's fair. Oh, that's why. He's kind of clipping the walls a little bit. The collision detection in this game, especially when it comes to the environments, is a little bit borked in places. Not terribly, but you can see there, we kind of, because this corner was here, the hit just did not count. So these corridors are like your worst enemy. Ah, he's going to position himself awkwardly, isn't he? There we go. All right. I don't think this is the way we came, but it's leading somewhere. And this seems to be a dead end over here. Out of town, they were like, "Ooh, you're so beautiful like all the other maidens." She was like, "Oh, you're so kind. How could I say no? How quaint." And then everything went wrong. I'm not going to spend too long on this, but I'm going to see if maybe when we scroll through, we got Chester's notebook, Brooke's diary, and I think what I'm looking for is not something stated as Sakia. Let's see. It was fairly early on, I think. No, that's not it. Diary with pictures. Nope, that's, I think, not Ayako, but someone similar. Then we have all of this. We have so many documents. Holy cow. Then other than pictures. Not sure why her. I mean, if I had to guess, there may have once been a vessel that didn't work out. That is the only guess I have at the moment, though. That Sakia was there to replace someone. And it seemed upholding the tradition, making the rite of descent happen, was more important than doing it perfectly, following it to the letter. Because it seems like a lot of people are so tied to the tradition. Ooh. Hold on, 1 second. I'm gonna pop you real quick and move past you. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't you freaking touch me. You just stay right back on there. Don't you approach me. Goodbye. Then we get our color back. And the grain just tapers off. Excellent. Oh, glad I turned around. Can we get behind here too? Rogetsu Kagura Chronicle. Okay, 7 pages. Let's check this out. Accompanied by a maiden known as a guardian, I shall observe one of the most important Kagura festivals in the country and test out the camera obscura. This Rogetsu Kagura starts as a gentle dance and becomes more and more intense. It is said that, at the climax, many people collapse from the intoxicating excitement. Some also suffer from a condition known as moonlust at the time of the Kagura. This moonlust may be caused by the soul not returning completely after becoming one with the spirits during the trance state of the Kagura. It may also be caused when the soul returns, but has changed. May be caused by the soul not returning completely after becoming one with the spirits during the trance state of the Kagura. It may be also caused when the soul returns but has changed. Okay. So that's kind of our sign that, like, this is where the Moonlight Syndrome comes from. Because this is going back before it was named. As the Guardians are of a bloodline that is easily possessed by spirits, they undergo training before the Kagura. And the vessel did not go under the training. I have heard the legends of the Guardians, and they are most fascinating. They say that to the dead, the souls of the living appear like bundles of noise called moon sounds, which are different for everyone. The moon sound becomes higher when one is angry, trembles when one is confused, and becomes lower when one is sad. But its music never changes. However, if a person suffers from moonlust, their moon sound becomes distorted and broken. As superstitions go, the idea that people are made of music is an attractive one. There's more to the legends of the Guardians. The maidens themselves have the role of playing various melodies in order to preserve the proper moon sounds. These melodies cannot cure moonlust, but they are said to be able to treat various conditions. The idea of curing disease through prayer is not unusual, but even in my extensive research of the supernatural, I have yet to hear of direct healing through music. The Guardian Maidens say that they can hear my moon sound and that it's a pleasant one. Despite saying some strange things, all of the priestesses have a surprisingly modern mindset and are kind, intelligent, and beautiful. I do so wish they could accompany me to my next destination. You're wrong. It was Tsubaki Tono. Well, we do have that, actually, so we can confirm your correction. Let's see. It should be around the middle. I feel so lucky to be... Yep, this is the one. Offered... Like, they explained that the vessel should be a woman around my age, beautiful and impressionable. When they put it like that, how could I possibly refuse? Let's see. I have to take part in a purification ceremony where I bond with the vessel mask worn during the Kagura. Hearing about this made me a little more nervous than I was when I accepted the role. I hope it all goes to plan. Now I think we might have... I want to check the room assignments. Because I want to double check some names. Okay, Ayako. Then we have the 3rd floor. No Tonos. Just wanted to double check, but... Because Sakia is also not explicitly given a full name so far. So it has me wondering, is there any reason to believe that Tsubaki Tono isn't Sakia? I know that's kind of a weird theory, but considering how everybody is losing their sense of self, how so many things are going wrong. I hope it goes to plan. It didn't go to plan. Oh, there is an item around here. It's gonna bug me. Come on, where are you? Maybe you're on the ground? Oh. There you are. Give me that. Give me that. 20 red spirit stones. Okay, that was totally worth it. Let's check out what we got. Blast and pierce. This one gives us an amount of time to use it. All right. I like that. This looks safe. Okay. This just kind of looks like a final boss area. Like the lead up. Like we're gonna fight something big and nasty here. All we need now are just a bunch of items strewn about everywhere. Especially healing items. We get that going for us, we'll know we're in trouble. Needs more rave on. Maybe Sakuya isn't even anyone's name. Wonder if it's some kind of title or wordplay in Japanese. I mean, I'm taking on all comers for theories. Because it's pretty fun, like, trying to piece this together as we go, because, like, once we started realizing that Sakuya was being represented in multiple different ways, it's making my brain tingle. The Retsu Kagura will be held tonight in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. Please come to the stage by 10 p.m. And note that during the performance, the door to the temple will be sealed and no one will be allowed in or out. The eclipse is expected to begin around midnight, after which time leaving your seat will be strictly prohibited. Also, all those who wish to watch the Kagura must receive a mask at Shugen Temple and wear it at all times during the performance. Oh! Ah! Missed that one. Where's the staircase that speedrunners perform a backward long jump to get past? Let's see. Now that Crow has mentioned a save point, I need to keep my eyes open for one. Hey, there it is. Okay, so that's one little bit of confirmation that this might be the bad place. Actually, Temple of the Lunar Eclipse, right corridor. Okay. Here we go. That noise coming from behind the door, I've heard it before. Well, hey! This is the stage where the Kagura dance was held. And it looks great. Dope sumo ring, Aniki. There's a projector? Huh. At the very least, a camera. Oh, Cat, did you find something? I'm really expecting a doll to just be... Sakuya can also translate to bloom or blossom. Ooh, so it might actually be a title or reference. Oh, that's interesting. So we can't like we might be able to not take her name as a literal name, but as a reference to what she represents. Maybe Tsubaki Tono is Sakuya. Hey, you're not wearing a mask. Everybody has to wear a mask. Okay, that one's not my tinnitus. Oh. That was effective. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Oh, is this a fight? Oh, I'm fighting organs and vessels all over the place. Okay, that was not good timing. Oh. Hi there. Dang it. Fun fact. Oh, fuck. Fun fact. Boss time. Okay. We need to open up our inventory, double check our items. We've got a couple of sacred waters, so here's us filling up the pool. Love dealing damage to small children. Dang it. She came up from under the ground. Okay, that at least got her off her ass. There we go. Who else wants to fight? Who else wants some? Come on. There you go. Nope, you're not going to do anything. Stop grabbing my tootsies. It's not fair to me or anyone else. There you are. Okay, you're probably going to come through the floor. Yep. Gotcha that time. Neener, neener. Oh. There we go. Okay, that's one down. And we need another sacred water because I don't believe we have a mirror stone on us. Oh, dang. Couldn't quite get that in time. But we're good. This fight is going okay. Dang it. Robin 1, Children 0. Okay. Once again. Okay, we're probably gonna die. Just letting y'all know. Dang it. That is... I wonder how you deal with that. So, hmm. So when they do that backup, that means they're going to pop up from the ground. And just walking backwards doesn't seem to really help matters. So I wonder what the fix for that is. Trying to think. The good news is we haven't really lost much. In fact, there's not really much to lose. So we're gonna pop through here. We're just gonna go straight down the stairs because I don't believe there are any items. Skip cutscene. Drop down. And fight time. Right away. Dang. Okay. Ooh. A 4-chain. Okay. I gotta be careful with the way I say that, because, okay, couldn't get that. Which is fine. Okay, you're gonna back up, and then you're going to probably... Dang it. Okay, just stay moving backwards seems to be a good fix for this. Donk. There we go. There we go. Yes. That's fine. That's fine. We have 2 sacred waters. We have killed multiple children, which is a great thing to do in video games. I would know because a whole bunch of Edgelords keep telling me that that's all they want in video games. Bonk. Okay. How much more do we got? Oh. Well, I got you. I don't like any of y'all. Okay. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're down here. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I really got a juke. Okay, I'm going to haul ass. Oh god. Dang it. Come on. Okay, let's start our walk. Start our backwards walk. Dang it. One more sacred water. Gosh. I know I should be using better film, but I really am just saving everything for the last boss. Whoever that might be. Rude! That was behind me. There's no way I could have prevented that. Dang it. Ugh. This is a tough one. That's what we want. That's another child down. Get wrecked, children. Oh, God. Got frame perfect timing. Nope. Not falling for that. Not going to get me. Not doing it. Oh, jeez. We're almost out of health. Dang it. Ugh. Okay. I think it's time to go ahead and use some slightly stronger film. I was very stubborn, and I don't think I can be stubborn anymore. Because they do enough damage, and they are just tricky enough that getting out of their way is a much harder proposition. In no small part because I am pretty sure I have been incorrect in how to assess their patterns. The girls are just really tough to pick apart. It's really hard to tell when they're going to do their thing, and because I stick to the viewfinder so much, it's a lot harder to tell what anyone is doing. So, what am I going to do? Load this up. Let's see. We're going to go with the Type 14. We're not going to require that quite so much, and we can always buy more later. Well, I missed. Yeah, I try my best to make sure that when I... Oh. My strategy for so much of these games has been to hit cheat until I know what I'm doing. Dang it, that didn't work. Oh, hi there. Oh, they are just behaving strangely. Dang it. And I'm missing a lot. There we go. Ugh. This is weirdly tougher now that I'm being more precious with my ammo. Oh my gosh! I am not doing well. Okay. So, I think I just pretty much outright stated what my problem is. And that is, I am being very precious about all my shit, and I shouldn't be. Okay, that is one child down. Three of these films take out a child. Ah, that was a little too early. There we go. Your dance mom ain't gonna help you now, kiddos. There's one down. Not the way I needed to do that, but it's fine. I see you. Don't even try me. Your dance mom ain't gonna save you now, kiddos. Okay. I see you. I see you, baby. Grabbing them feet. You wanna come for me? Come for me. There. Oh, I don't like that little dirt eater mouth. I don't know how else to describe it. Come on. No? Oh. Where are you? There you are. Not letting me get more out of that. That's fine. Where are y'all? I know you're around here somewhere. Come on, you frickin' nerds. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's another down. Slowly but surely. Dunk. I know what you're about. Don't even try me now. Bonk. They all have different masks, don't they? I think I just realized that. That's really interesting. One's got that weird lamprey mouth, as Crow mentioned. Some have like different mouths, different eyes. Some are blacked out, some have holes. Some damage is better than no damage. In this fight, that is especially true. Okay, come on. Come on. Bonk. 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 Wow, you are very resilient, aren't you? That priestess, that organ has a lot of health. There you go. Oh. Okay, I think we were just down to one more enemy. Okay, okay, okay. Whoop. Where are you? There you are. Come at me. Rude. Where are you gonna be? 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 Come on. Gonna do a dance, gonna do a dance. Yes, there you are. Damn it. Different mask would make sense to a different organ, I guess. It's just good and creepy. Lady. Let me get a fatal frame on you. Let me fatalize this frame. Come on, you know you want to sweep at me. There you go. Uno. Dos. Tres. You have so little health, you know. Don't you want to just, like, make reckless mistakes now? and attack me every single time you appear? Wouldn't that be great? May I fatal your frames, ma'am? See, isn't that fun? Isn't that way more fun for you and me? Well, got her tilted. We're good. First try.
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥に
Everything would have been fine if Ruka didn't just show up there without a mask.
ずっとずっと奥、深く深く。
Really, it's all Ruka's fault. Well, that's lovely to see. Okay. Investigate inside the building. Where are we at right now? That's where we came from, I believe? Let's check our map. I don't think we have the capacity to explore this area very much, but we do have this little hole. Little stairwell over here. Which is where we came from, isn't it? Yup. And there's nowhere else to go. That might be a way to go. 5 more melted faces. Great! We were running low on those. Sometimes you gotta stock up, you know? Gotta hit the grocery store, gotta pick up on melted faces. Just so you can get through the week. It happens all the time to me. I have to go to Costco to buy them wholesale. They never have the right amount in a pack, so you have to get them in bulk. I'm always afraid I'm just going to see a creepy face on the other side of a doorway. You know? Type 0 film. The strongest film of them all. So we're definitely holding on to that for the boss. Though honestly, I don't know that I could say I would be able to identify who the final boss is going to be in this game. 30 blue spirit stones. Why, don't mind if I do. Let's see. Improves camera charging time. Hell yes. I think we've got a good spread of upgrades here. We can shoot quickly. We can chain quite a bit. So what is it? Yohaibara was trying to get this ritual together. No matter what it took. Soya facing away. Never want to use 2 squads of children with melted faces and are towering lobotom on me before they go bad. Was that father just now? Probably. It's your daddy. Okay. Where was the item? Where was the item? Ah! Rude! There wasn't even a thing there. You're just being a prick. Okay, that's fine. We'll fight about it then. Ceiling lady. Hi. Oh, you got problems going on right now. Oh, dang it. Okay. Do I have healing items on hand? No, I don't. Okay, unfortunately, I think I gotta just move on. I can't run the risk of my health failing me before I get to a save point where I can buy some healing items. We got distracted by our rad gymnastic skills, right? Oof. Oh. Do we want to be here right now? Girl in pain on altar. Cool. Oh, but that's a thing I found. Oh boy, I wish I had a healing thing. Wish I had a healing thing. Hate to see a ceiling lady. Secrets of the Shugen Temple. The mask of the vessel must have inside it a face removed from a deceased person who buddeth not. So, the mask of the vessel needs to have a literal, like, I'm guessing a literal face from somebody who did not bud. That face being placed in the Shugen Temple must bathe in the light of the moon for one night. In the chamber of the mask artisan, the face is peeled off the body of the deceased and then so tanned. All the while, the moon's light must shine upon it. I don't love it. I'm gonna admit to you this right now. I don't super love that. Oh, we're getting more film, more Type 0. I mean, in all honesty, I kind of genuinely do love that Father was always in here. Like, it's terrifying, but it just fits everything that's been talked about so far. Making wearing somebody's face the most literal thing. All right. So I wonder if wearing the face of the deceased with the mask is quite literally, like, does the face relate to the spirit that we're pulling in? Oh, we're gonna fight Soya, aren't we? But I have to assume that having some remnant of a human being. Hold on. Dirty Blue Spirit Stones isn't a healing item, but that is pretty good. Okay, increases maximum number of stored spirit points. Increase spirit points received for taking a photo. Increase damage dealt to ghosts. I'm going to hold on for power. Because I haven't been using spirit points, and therefore it's not as necessary to upgrade that. Like, even in situations where it would have been handy, I haven't needed it. At least as much. My best runs have been without it. Oh. Oh, we got to a save point, thank God. Okay, we are not far from the end of this game. If we're at 9, we could feasibly be only 1 episode away. 1 or 2, depending. Ah, that might be exciting. Summary. While investigating Haibara Infirmary, Choshiro discovers that the procedures performed on its patients were both inhumane and illegal. They were being used as test subjects by director Shigeto Haibara to some unknown end. Shigeto's son, Yo, was also complicit in these crimes. But why was Shigeto so obsessed with finding a cure for Moonlight Syndrome? Daughter? The biggest clue so far is the Rogetsu Kagura ceremony. With the Kagura being the cause of Moonlight Syndrome in so many patients, the Haibaras believed that its masks and music held the key to a cure. The Kagura also being held on the day of the girl's disappearances 10 years ago. I worded that weird, just dropped the was out of that. Is this more than just coincidence? And who is the woman in the disturbing picture painted by one of the patients of Rogetsu Hall? Well, that has to be Sakuya. Summary. We kicked the shit out of some children. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely Sakuya, right? No way it isn't. The woman in red, her face distorted, stands surrounded by many people. Okay, I guess we gotta take a picture. Something has appeared in the photo. That's the garden with the pool. 2 years after the last festival, I came here in pursuit of Haibara. I saw that woman, and I can't remember after that. Well, it's time to remember, buddy boy. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and grab this. Yuko Magaki's painting notes, number 2. The visions continue to bring me more and more masterpieces. And since I have come to Rogetsu Hall, they have only increased in the beauty of their finality. For instance, take my piece entitled 5 Girls Seeking Light. It depicts those naive and foolish girls crying for help while oblivious to their crime. A mixture of hope and despair. The weight of the task with which they are burdened. Such beautiful girls. This piece can truly be called the embodiment of my visions. And now the visions spread endlessly before my eyes. Then, there is nothing. These visions are the flowers of salvation. Yes, they bring about the salvation that we have been waiting for. We will all be saved by our own annihilation. Bright, blinding annihilation will bloom over this island. All filth and dirtiness will blossom. Stop ye and witness the flower woman. See her face filled with the beauty of annihilation. The face with no face, the flower of annihilation. Come, 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 come. Okay. Having a normal one. So let's see. We need to get downstairs. Best way to do that? Turn around. Turn around. There's a thing there that can be found. Turn around, turn around. There's a human skull lying on the ground. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay. Do you want me to follow you? Because I'm pretty sure that just leads me right back into this room. Listen, man, that movie was cool and all, but you're not getting a sequel. Ooh. And what are you looking at, yo? She will awaken. I'd rather she not. I think this is Yo Haibara's notebook. Oh, how long will my sister be asleep? I've tried everything to cure her. I've dirtied my hands with illegal, unethical experiments. I even performed the rite of descent, the ceremony that legends say brought about the Day of Tranquility. But the rite failed. Now my sister is trapped in limbo, halfway between life and death. What went wrong? What was missing? Why did I come all this way? It would be easier for me if I could just forget all of this. The only hope I have left is in this painting. Everyone else is frightened of it, but standing before it, I feel a sense of peace and calm. My sister will awaken. One day she will awaken. We'll get to Hall B1F. Okay. So I think, yep, we got to go through the garden. And it leads us to the path of purification. Oh! That's the door that's been locked. Okay. That's where that woman came from. What could be in there? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Let's see. There's an item around here. And it is being a real jerk to find. I don't like that. I don't like that that wheelchair was suddenly there. I don't. Okay. Doing my best.
この絵の女この感じどこかで
Whoa. These 5 girls. This looks like that place underneath the infirmary. Okay. These were just hints of... Hello. Hey, cutie. How you doing? Oh, she blossomed. That's not great. Goodbye. God, dramatic. And yet, she was so pretty when she did it. Anyway, found a letter. A day of piercing sunshine. Was sitting on the veranda in the courtyard when it appeared. It came up the steps, and the air in the courtyard froze. The one with no face. The one who is dead yet walks. The one with no face looked at a man standing in the garden. His face was destroyed. Those who saw his face had their faces destroyed. And the one with no face went inside the hall as though nothing had happened. It begins. For the first time in my life, I, who was born to die, felt a rush of exhilaration. It begins. It has begun. I feel that nervous feeling of anticipation, like a child feels before their first trip away from home to a faraway, unfamiliar place. Let's go a little further than usual for today's walk, somewhere we haven't been in a while. Shall we head to the beach? Great, now Robin is talking about the beauty of annihilation, and why not? Okay, we've already gotten a picture of her, so we don't need to worry about that. Can you truly enjoy the beauty of creation without also enjoying the beauty of destruction? I don't think you can. All right. I think the next save point we find, or at the very least the one that leads close enough to our next objective, is where we'll stop for the night, but Udagi, I'm ready. I am very ready. Personally, really loving this game so far. I think 5 is still the one that really hits for me, you know? I'm not ready to stop yet. Still got 5 minutes, and I'm going to milk that for all it's worth. can we? Yes. Like, 5 and 3 are still tops for me. This comes really close. But until we get to the end, like, I don't think anything's going to top 5's ending or 3's character. You know what? 3's character. That's really all I need to say. But apart from some slightly janky controls, like, this game has been a legitimately fantastic ride. Some weak points here and there, like bosses that don't quite function very well on a combat basis. A few situations that were really frustrating. But the puzzles are kind of nice and light. Really enjoying it, even if, like all Fatal Frames, I continue to also twist myself into a pretzel. I mean, sometimes you gotta, you know? We've still got a little time left, so I'm just going to keep going. Yeah. But it's fun, though, and it's like that. It's like knowing how much better I do with horror games on stream just makes me more and more curious about some other games I have been meaning to play for such a long time. Okay. What's gonna happen to us? Oh. A lot of people doing great. And here comes Sakuya. God, I do love that it's just warps like that. You don't think you can just run away? I guess that means we're fighting. So, okay. Oh, yeah, it's time to fight. Just gonna hold still for a second until we know where she's going. Wow, we are wrecking shop. Okay. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Dang it. Oof. That was not nice. No, we're not doing that. There we go. Neat. We killed her. Still see that little moon shape. Just a static little warbly ping PNG just sitting in the water. Ooh. Hello, item. Just gonna grab you. Oh. Well, I know where a mirror stone is for later. That's really good. Okay, so we are... We don't even have, like, power upgrades. We're just wrecking shop anyway. Eventually, we will have to upgrade them because we're running out of time to upgrade all our good stuff. Keep thinking. Oh yeah, this will be a good time to stop. No. We're just gonna keep moving. let's see. We just need to move forward. And hopefully there will be a nice save point up ahead. I'm not willing to drop the controller and do my outro until I know for sure. Oh no. What do you want me to look at? You want me to look at this? Okay. But how do I look at it? Show me. There we go. How long am I supposed to... Oh. This game is good at weird sounds. Oh, hi there! I think we need to get out of here. But how do I do that? Why is there blue? Oh, that's why there's blue. Here we go. Let's grab this. Nurse's logbook here. Oh god, and it's going to have this sound going on. Earlier in my shift, I dozed off and had a decidedly vivid dream. In the dream, I was standing in front of that door, the one behind which she sleeps. The one behind which she lies deep in sleep, safely locked away. I think I hear something. I listen hard. There it is, very faint. What is it? A breeze blowing? Breathing? No, it's someone singing. Suddenly, the door starts to open. Behind that door is supposed to be my patient, a woman lying asleep on the verge of death. Supposedly. The door, which should have been securely locked, opens with a sickening screech. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I shouldn't look, but I can't help myself. I peer through the crack in the door. Eyes, dull red eyes. What is it? I don't understand. What is that face? What is it? Okay, this blue is going to... It's definitely this hole in the ground that they're trying to lead me to, but... Let's go ahead and crack this open and hope there's a save point on the other side. No, we're not too far from one, but you never know. Oh, an open door. How convenient. Sup? Item there, item there. Hot damn. Note by Court Guardian. Preparation for harvesting is complete, but the chief has yet to give his permission. We must obey the legend. If there be one who has budded, harvest ye the face of the corpse. Tear it off, for without a face they cannot blossom. Okay, here we go. We are forbidden from harvesting as long as she continues to breathe, but who would say this woman is really alive? True, she still has breath in her, but just barely. A frosty atmosphere envelops her, freezing the air in one's lungs. And that burning smell that clogs the nostrils, nothing can mask it. But she has lasted long in this state. Too long, I think. She is as the dead, and the time has come to harvest. We are under instructions not to touch her, nor not to call her name, but I can feel my fear take hold of me. We must harvest this woman's face. We must harvest this woman's face. I don't know how much longer I can suppress this urge to act. Did the ritual bomb because they rushed the process? That's kind of what I'm thinking.
さやかさん、どうして？
What?
その仮面のかけらをあの子に渡してください。大切なものです。
でもルカちゃんがどこにいるのか。
あの場所です。あなたが昔ルカを見つけた場所。もうあまり時間がありません。お願いします。
さやかさん。
Don't worry, she's not really there.
霧島さん、またあなたに助けられましたね。
Oof. And now we have a piece of the mask that was broken. Note from someone. The moon. Reflected the moon. A deep silent forest. There is nothing. Let us meet again. Let us meet again. Alright. Oh, and we found another item. Love that for us. You do not, under any circumstance, have to harvest a woman's face. Oh geez, another item. We're just swimming in riches. Okay, so if we can't go through that gate... Don't make me fight in here again. Please don't make me fight in here again. I'll be very upset if you make me fight in here again. Oh no. And of course the dogs choose this moment of work. Okay, let's check the map real quick. Nope. Goodbye. We don't gotta fight you, so I'm not gonna. Goodbye. 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 Unlock the door. Hell yes. And that is where we'll find a save point. Okay. So, with that, we are done for the night. We have some progress. We know kind of what we're doing. If I had to guess, we're going to be going back to the 3rd floor once again and finding our way to the rite of passage, or the passage hallway, as best we can. So, I think we're good tonight. So as always, I am Robin at Andrew Jack without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. Phase X sounds like a Sonic Adventure boss. So if you want to support me or this channel, click follow, subscribe for exclusive emotes, and click the notification bell to know when I go live. Check my link tree at Andrew Jack without a C. Yeah. I think that's kind of it. Thank you all for coming. We will be back on Monday, where we might... It's either Monday or Tuesday that Fatal Frame 4 will be done. So if you've been keeping up so far, do your best not to miss it, but don't worry, VOD is available for 60 days after initial airing. Completely free! Yeah, that's it. So, as we always say at the end of these shows, get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up, be good, be safe, be awesome, be gone. Bye.